Dearest viewers and distinguished guests, I feel it necessary to recount my particular series of events. It was yesterday, and I found myself quite contently enjoying the simplest pleasures of my life. I was occupied with the noble, with somewhat taxing pursuit of composing an essay for my stat examination. However, as the spirit of procrastination is flicking to my beast, as soon I found myself wandering the TikTok's house of TikToks. It was there that I witnessed a port to a sight that stopped me in my tracks. Characters of the most striking designs performing a legendary pose of the JoJo lineage. As a gentleman who holds the JoJo chronocycle in the highest regards, my eye ventured into the rabbit hole, only to discover a motorcar of such exquisite craftsmanship that it demanded my attention. Imagine my shock when I realized this was the very same interactive amusement. Now I must confess, after the regrettable and tiresome delinquency of Genshin Impact, I had sworn of the Gacha lifestyle entirely. I have borne a deep-seated disdain for such things. Yet, after further investigation, I have decided to set my prejudices aside and offer this program a fair trial. Pray, join me as I share my formal observations of this artist known as Neverest of Everness. You might ask yourself, why do I hate gacha games so much? The main reason for that is only one game called Genshin Impact. I'm going to be honest here. Genshin Impact is not a bad game, but way I see it, 55% of the game is where you actually get characters over and over and again, and 40% of the game you're just playing for the story. And when I start playing the game, I didn't really get hooked with the story. The story was pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie, and this annoying floating thing got me pissed off. I really didn't like it. I don't think it's good at all. And I think if you play for this game for the gameplay, I don't really think the gameplay is really that unique. You know, most of the time it's just flashy VFX and fast attacks, just like any other gacha game, whatever. And I do think this game is okay, you know. I didn't play that much. I just might be larping here. The boss fights are kind of the same. I just might be larping, I'm not gonna lie. But I do think this game is kind of the same as others with the boss fight. You just fight the boss and that's it. You might have unique things. I didn't play the game that much, but I really didn't like this game for its start of the game. The thing of the games, the first time you play the game is the first impression. The first impression counts as everything. You gotta play the game, you gotta like the start. Every time you make a game, you gotta like the start, you know. And I really didn't like the start of Genshin Impact. It was pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was pretty hard to play for the start of the game. I think I got to a certain point of the game, just kind of like the start starting to the middle. I was like at the start, you know, I was going to the middle of the game, unlike in other contests, but I really didn't like the game. It was pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. But let's go actually to NTE. What do I think about this game? And why did I like so much?
I understand. This is snow. It's love, isn't it? That's right. The sky, the sun, the flowing wind, the trees, the mountains, the works of God are so beautiful.
Finally, it's time for the goated game, NTE. Let's talk about the story. In my honest opinion, the story isn't really interesting. Basically, there's are anomalies, and the whole point of the game is killing the anomalies who are bad, because there are good anomalies and bad anomalies, because some of them are products that people use, like this slime one where you can imagine and it transforms the textures into the thing you're imagining. You just gotta like form the way you want it to, and that's basically it. Play the game and you're gonna notice that. Now let's talk about the characters. The main character you play with is pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. It's the same thing you see in a lot of games. A guy with amnesia who doesn't remember his past, but the side characters are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. You have got Mint, who's super energetic and fun, you know, she's pretty cool. That's it, she's pretty energetic. Adler, he seems kind of a chill guy, like he's a butler like Batman. I think that's pretty cool. There's also this woman right here, I don't remember her name. She remembers me a lot of Larita Sonati from Naruto. It's pretty cool. There's also Taketo, who's pretty damn cool. Like he's peak. You got a lot of missions with Taketo. I mean, this is what I have been playing. You got a mission where Taketo finds a date and you gotta help him. That's pretty cool, my man. I'm not even gonna lie. You help him with his dates. That's pretty cool. I never seen these details on a gacha game before, where you have like missions for different characters. It's pretty damn cool. If you wanna, I think to get these missions, you just go and select one of the side quests, and you can actually have a specific mission with these characters. There's also a pretty cool damn system. There is bond. Yes, you can have a bond with other characters. To increase the bond, you just gotta give them the things they like. You know, it's specify things they like. You just go buy the things they like and give it to them, and the bond will increase. Increasing the bond will technically give you some new features to the character, like dates, like different things. Like you can actually have dates with other characters, and it's pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie, you get to know the character way better, and I think it's cool, man. And there's also other good things, like if you have a certain bond with the character, you can ride with them in your car. It's cool also, or you can invite them to the house. It's pretty cool also. And now let's talk about the gacha game. The same thing they have any other anime game. Okay, in my opinion, it's actually pretty good. The race seems decent, and you have a pretty high chance of getting the characters you like, and a pretty good PD system, you know. I personally haven't used gacha that much. I'm waiting for killer characters to drop, but from what I've heard, it's solid, you know, man. It's pretty solid gacha game. It's a pretty solid gacha system, as you want to call it. One thing I absolutely love this game is the random encounters, you know. I was driving around the city, and I got to a random person that asked me for help. When I tried to help them, they turned out to be anomaly, trying to bait me. It reminded me a lot of Red Dead Redemption, you know. There's a pretty cool details you can see driving around the map. And it's almost like Red Dead Redemption, because when you're walking off your horse, you can see random people asking for help, and you can help them, or they can bait you to steal your horse or whatever you have, and that's pretty cool. Another cool mechanic is the money, you know. Most other gacha games, you just spend your money for getting new characters or upgrading your characters. Most of the time, you're gonna spend your currency just having new characters, you know. But NTE is kind of different. You can spend your money on your coffee shop, you can spend your money on buying new cars, or you can either spend your money on your house, you know. And that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. And also can put finish on your house. You can make the way you want it to. And there's also a really good thing about this game I really like is the details. Really good details. If the game is raining, you know, there's a raining time, you can see NPCs with umbrellas, or either they're putting their hands and running on the streets, you know, so they can get somewhere safe, so they don't get wet. And there's a pretty cool system also. You can hoard talks. Some NPCs have a specific talks. Yeah, that's it. That's my review of the game. It's a pretty cool system, you know. But yeah, don't take my opinion too seriously, because I'm not a gacha expert. I haven't played that much of gacha games. I haven't fully judged the game yet because I haven't played that much. But honestly, I played for a lot of hours on this game because I never have played that much on a gacha game before. If a game made me put like 5 hours on it, is it because the game is pretty good? You know, if a game made me put 5 hours on a gacha game because the game is good and I really like it, I'm gonna continue playing it, and I want to see the future of this game because it has potential. Hope they don't mess up and they keep doing the good work they're doing. So see you around. If you have any other gacha games you want me to play, and bye.